What if Megumi was born with 6 eyes? 6 eyes belong to the Gojo clan, always have. Kenjaku killed every bearer in infancy, every time. But this time, Toji noticed something first. His son's eyes were glowing. Toji felt it. Not a great dad, but best instincts on the planet. He went to the Zenins for information, not help. Kenjaku already knew. New bearer, not from Gojo. Toji's invisible to cursed energy, that's his edge. Gojo felt interference, like someone shared his sight. Said nothing. 2 6 eyes at once, real threat. Toji hid Megumi for 2 years, no sorcerers. Kenjaku sent hunters, not to kill, to find. Toji sensed it. Not through magic, just experience. 1 against 3 sorcerers, no cursed energy, just body. Won the fight, but hiding wasn't an option anymore. Did what nobody expected, reached out to Gojo himself. Gojo listened and for once had nothing to say. Deal. Gojo takes Megumi, Toji disappears. Forever. Gojo agreed. First time he didn't know what was right. Brought Megumi to Jujutsu High, not a student, to hide. Yaga was completely against it, living target inside their walls. Gojo's answer was simple. Want Megumi? Come through me. Megumi didn't know where he was, but the world glowed differently. Kenjaku knew where Megumi was. Plans changed, goal didn't. Gojo trained him personally, immediately saw. This kid sees more. Megumi's 6 eyes are different. No infinity, shadow understanding. Gojo suspected. Those eyes see what his own never could. Kenjaku switched strategy. Through the system, through the people around. The Zenins demanded Megumi back, by blood right.
Gojo met them with a smile, scarier than any threat. While adults argued Megumi trained, shadow started resonating. 6 eyes see shadow structure, understand what they're made of. Gojo watched. If Kenjaku sees this, war is inevitable. Kenjaku stopped waiting, started acting out in the open. 3 outposts in one night. Too precise, it was bait. Megumi couldn't sleep, saw energy through walls. Something was coming. Kenjaku came himself and brought Mahito along. Gojo met them at the gates, alone, completely calm. Megumi watched from the window. First time he saw its meaning. Kenjaku's plan, Mahito goes inside, Gojo stays at the gate. Gojo smiled because Kenjaku just made a mistake. Mahito found Megumi, but Megumi was already waiting for him. Idle transfiguration failed. 6 eyes see right through the mechanics. Then Megumi struck. 10 shadows guided by 6 eyes precision. At the gates, Gojo held nothing back. Gojo is Gojo. Mahito wasn't used to being cornered. Now he was the prey. Final strike. Precision 10 shadows never had before. Kenjaku felt it. Mahito was dead, killed by a child. Gojo didn't miss Kenjaku's 1 second of lost focus. Kenjaku barely survived, disappeared into darkness, actually shaken. Gojo found Megumi in the hallway, just standing there. This kid killed Mahito, alone, at 11 years old. Megumi asked one thing, when Kenjaku comes back, not if. Kenjaku thought all night, direct attack impossible, needed another piece. Sukuna, king of curses, split into 20 fingers, scattered. He needed a vessel, a body strong enough for the king. In another city, a boy, insanely strong, 0 magic knowledge. Kenjaku found him, the body he'd searched 1,000 years for. Megumi watched the horizon, the next fight, against the king himself.
Yuji found the finger by accident. His body knew immediately. He swallowed it, not crazy, to save his classmates. Sukuna woke up, first time in hundreds of years, in a body. Gojo felt it instantly. Even 1 finger in a vessel, catastrophe. Megumi felt the scale. 6 eyes showed this is a different level. Gojo arrived. Sukuna had retreated. Yuji sat in the wreckage. Gojo explained it all. Short version with a smile. Yuji believed him. Kenjaku smiled. The vessel walked into the school himself. Yuji met Megumi, disliked each other immediately, which means best friends. Megumi looked with 6 eyes, saw Sukuna inside, and something else. During training, shadows formed around Megumi on their own, a perfect sphere. Gojo went quiet, then said, impossible. Wait, no. Just unseen, until today. 6 eyes read space between shadows, use it as a barrier. Kenjaku heard about shadow infinity. First time in 1,000 years. Fear. Yuji grew fast. Megumi trained him personally. He could become a weapon. Sukuna started talking to Yuji from inside, not threatening, watching. At 14, first shadow domain. Cracked fast, but everyone saw it. 8 fingers. Kenjaku was accelerating. Sukuna's full emergence getting close. Yuji decided not just a vessel, he's the one keeping the lid on. 3 of them. Infinity. Shadow Infinity, King of Curses, inside one of them. 6 months and Yuji was unrecognizable. Sukuna's silence inside, scarier. Kenjaku collected 16. Something inside started pressing back. Megumi threw 6 eyes. Red energy concentrated into one source. 20 fingers collected, it won't be a fight, it'll be a catastrophe. The 20th finger, Kenjaku understood his mistake a second too late. Sukuna emerged, not through Yuji, through Kenjaku. Everyone felt it. Same second, Megumi saw red. Gojo felt space get heavier. Sukuna just stood there, breathing. After 1,000 years, pure pure luxury. City center, open space. He wasn't hiding, he was inviting. Yuji came too. Instead of relief, only guilt.
Plan so simple it sounds crazy. Gojo on Maharaga, Megumi on Sukuna. Before heading out, Megumi stayed alone. Shadow domain, 20 seconds, now. Sukuna waited, could hear them from a kilometer away. Maharaga didn't move. Came alone, together, no army, no backup. One strike, one moment. Gojo struck first to give Megumi room to work. First exchange, under a second, 3 strikes. Sukuna stopped smiling. Sukuna stopped playing. Red wave threw Megumi across the entire arena. Megumi stood up, felt it. The moment is now. Shadow domain, now. First strike straight to the face. The entire arena shook. Sukuna caught it, yanked him in, elbow to the face. Shadow infinity softened it. Gojo blocked Maharaga's hit, pushed back several meters. He actually whistled, blood on his lip. Megumi looked at Sukuna with interest, not fear. 8 creatures at once. Six Eyes found the one undefendable position. One spin, red wave wiped them all out. He didn't even move. One step, fist to the body. Megumi hit the wall. Concrete cracked. Gojo caught Maharaga's swing, threw him across the entire arena. Megumi burst from the wall into a strike. Shadows calculated it mid-flight. Sukuna's head snapped back. He stopped himself. Blood, and a real smile. Maharaga adapted. One strike through infinity. Gojo's expression changed. Gojo on one knee. Infinity restructuring. New config every 10th of a second. Sukuna stopped warming up. Arena cracking just from his presence alone. Air got heavier. Megumi couldn't calculate the energy ceiling for the first time. Open palm with red energy into his chest. Megumi went straight up. Sukuna leaped. Caught him by the collar. Fist down from above like a hammer. Half-meter crater in the concrete. Dust. Silence. Then the shadows started rising. Gojo didn't miss it. While Sukuna looked away, elbow to the temple. Sukuna caught his arm, threw him across the arena. Gojo stood up. Different eyes. 3 cracks in shadow infinity, like cuts, but it's still holding. Infinity shattered, one finger through. Gojo's first real injury this fight. Eyes met across the entire arena. Gojo gave one nod. It's time. Megumi closed his eyes mid-fight. Sukuna didn't strike. He felt something. Sukuna rushed forward. Instinct was screaming. Stop him, at any cost. Gojo stepped in between, caught both fists. Feet sank into the concrete. Shadow domain opened, completely. Darkness consumed the arena in 1 second. Gojo opened infinity inside the domain. 2 Six Eyes, 1 shared space. Sukuna hit. Infinity. Went around. Shadow infinity. No way out. Megumi raised his arms. Every creature turned to Sukuna at the same time. Sukuna blocked what he could. Shadows came from everywhere. Down to 1 knee. Domain closed. Both dropped. Arena quiet. Sukuna wasn't moving. Yuji walked up. Just stood beside them. Some moments don't need words.